Morning all. Well, this morning, got on the computer and I was cleaning up files. You know, after a certain point, you get so many videos in your C drive that it's a pain working around them. So I like to, well, I should do it once a month, but I don't. But you go through, I pull out the videos that I've finished with and I archive them. Then I take, footage I think I might use and move it all around and all that kind of stuff. Get it all organized. And when I was doing that this morning, I came across a video that I've shot and never did post. And this video, I found some gold and I thought, boy, this is great because this video was shot before these big storms hit and I found some nice gold. Problem is I checked the date and I shot this video on December 30th, which means it doesn't count as far as keeping ahead of Jeff. But be that as it may, I still got a video to show you that I never did post. So here's that video. Well, good morning all. I'm up on the river, and first thing I got to do is apologize to all you because I went ahead and started without you. Today was not a planned day. I was scheduled to be building shelves today so I could stack boxes and get a little better organized for shipping. But this morning I got up and I checked the weather, and it's been dry now for like 3 weeks, but they're talking about a rainy pattern setting in for the next several weeks, and it's supposed to start coming in tomorrow. Well, I can build shelves in the rain. So I thought, well, I got one last hurrah, and I don't know if this is just going to be for a couple of weeks or if this is it for the winter. Don't know, so I thought, best bet, let's go up in the mountains and see if we can find some gold. And today I'm on one of my favorite rivers. We've been here before, and I like this river because this river has a lot of heavy gold in it. So basically, we're nugget hunting today. And I've already did a little bit of detecting, and right here at my feet I got a couple of good targets, and then right on the other side there, a little closer to the river, I got like 3 good targets. But this river, there's a lot of lead, so you get 1 piece of gold out of every 10 targets. And since I've got a late start, I thought, well, we'll just skip everything, all the intros, all that, and get right to finding gold. So let's get to work. Okay, our first target's right in here, and it's definitely an iron target, but we're up fairly high, but it's real narrow right here in the canyon. So basically you can find gold anywhere in here. Now granted, we're not going to find big gold this high up, but I want to find some gold so I can say I took gold home. So we're going to start here and see if there's any gold in with this iron. There's a nice little crevice here. Yeah, let's get her dug out. We'll take it down and do a little panning. Okay, let's go see what we got. We just finished our first 3 pans, and I'm here to tell you, I love this river because you never know what you're going to find. I'm not really sure, but I don't think I've ever found a tire iron looking for gold before, but there it is. Now, we got some iron, we got some lead, and we do have some gold. So let me show you this gold. You can see here we got some nice little chunky pieces of gold. And we got quite a pile of lead here. And I've got the iron piled up on a rock. Okay, well, I'm going to dump this all in a bottle. I'm not going to waste time trying to clean anything up because days are really short here and I want to get in as much as we can. So the tire iron, if you need one of these, I'm going to leave it right here on the rock for you. So I'm going to go down. I got one more real nice big crevice that I got to clean out. I'm going to go clean that out, and if I find anything fantastic, I'll turn the camera on. If not, I'm going to eat some lunch right after that, and then we're going to go just a little ways upstream and do a little detecting up there. All right. Well, we've dug up, I don't know, 3-4 more targets, mostly iron. Not finding any gold with the iron. It seems like I need to find lead. When I pan it out, if I got lead in the pan, I usually have some gold in the pan. We picked up a few more small pieces, nothing spectacular. I got a target right here in this crevice that sounds like gold or lead, so let's dig this one out. And we got one here, one there, and then we're done with this area and we're going to move upstream a little bit. Okay, let's get to work. Boy, the gravel in these crevices is just packed super tight, that's a good sign. That means nobody's been here for a while. But it does slow things down. Okay, now this is a really nice looking crevice. And I see a really small piece of gold right there. All right, that's a good sign. Well, got that all dug out, and I've been working on that thing for a half hour. I did see a couple small pieces of gold go in here. No nuggets, or at least I didn't see any. But I'm going to take it down, pan it out, and see if it was worth all the time. Well, it right there, if you can see it, is the two pieces I seen going in, and that was it. Well, I was hoping for a little bit more, but I'll take the two pieces. Now we're going to dig this one out down here. Now this here is probably the best looking crevice out of all we've dug today. This one's down low. We're only about a foot above the water right now. And it's a crevice that goes across the river. Everything about this crevice looks good. The signal I'm getting in there though is an iron signal. But we're going to dig her down and take a look, see what's down there. Okay, well, our best looking crevice turned out to be our best crevice so far. We got a piece in here that borderline, but I'm going to call it a nugget. Now, I never seen any of these when I was digging it up. The only thing I seen when I was digging it up was the 22 bullet. So let me show you what we got here. Okay, this one here is a nice chunky little piece here. And we got some iron, quite a bit of lead, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more pieces. A couple of really fine ones under there. Okay, well, I kind of hate to leave this spot because we are finding gold here. The problem is I don't have any more good targets. I'm sure if we just dug crevices, we could probably pick up some flood gold. But today we got such short time, I'd like to do a little cherry picking. So if I'm not getting a reading with the metal detector, we're not going to dig it. And I got this area pretty much done, and there's another area upstream just a little bit Problem is, we can't just walk there. The water's too high. We're going to have to pack everything up, hike up the hill, I don't know, 50, 75 feet up, and then go around and come back down. So I'm going to pack everything up right now, and I'll see you guys up there. Okay. We've been doing some detecting up here, and I got a couple of targets. But this bedrock, I don't know how well it's showing it, is different than the bedrock we've been working. This bedrock here is a little softer, so I'm a little concerned about that. But we did finish cleaning the crevice right back here. That is right on the point where the two different bedrocks meet. So it had, it's packed in there really good. So I got hopes on the crevice. It was a good target, so I got that all dug out. And I got a spot right here, 2 feet away. I can pan it. So we're going to pan this out and see how we did. Now this bedrock, I don't know if this shows it very well, but you can see right here, we got one type of bedrock. Right there's another type of bedrock. And that's intermixed all through here. And then there's some quartz seams in here. It's kind of and it's just a local right in this one spot where the bedrock's like this. Well, there's our target. Chunk of iron. See if we got any gold in here. Oh yeah, we got a little gold in there. Two nice chunky pieces. Okay. Clean this up. Now one piece is a really nice piece. Looks like we got 3 pieces in here. That's a nice chunky piece right there. One little flake. That's our nicest piece yet today. Okay, do a little more detecting. Well, this is what I was kind of afraid of when we got onto this softer bedrock, was the gold we're getting now is finer gold. No more chunky pieces. So, this bedrock, I think, is just eroding a little too quick. So I'll show you these here and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, you can see all through here, we got a bunch of real fine gold in there. Okay, now, I think we're going to leave this soft bedrock and we're going to pack up, head back down to where we were earlier. And I'm going to start pretty much where I finished off before we headed up here, but I'm going to work downstream, and we're going to stay on the good hard bedrock and kind of metal detect our way out because it is getting late. And I kind of got my heart set on a nice hunk, but when don't you? Let's pack up, head downstream. Well, I just got a good reading right here. And it's an iron reading, it's a large iron reading. But the bedrock, everything looks really good to me right here. The problem is, this is going to be quite an undertaking and it's a little late in the day for it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I dug this hole out back here and found a nice little piece of gold. This is bedrock. This is bedrock. This is bedrock. This whole piece right here is bedrock. This is a rock. This is a rock. My target is right in this area. The flow of the water is going this way. The flow of the water is going like this. The bedrock is pinching down right here. Now, if this goes down to a sharp bottom, it could be a really good spot. If it goes to a rounded bottom, there won't be anything in it. Okay, now the problem I'm looking at is if I dig this out, that's it. That's all we get to do today. If I go back to metal detecting, I can open up probably 3 or 4 more crevices. But the problem is, this will drive me crazy if I don't open it. So we're going to open this baby up and see what's in here. Now, if we had a high banker or a sluice box, we'd be running all this material through it, because there's a real good possibility that we got flood gold in this. Okay, that's what you call the key rock. That's the one that's got everything where we want to go locked. Okay, let's get this thing out of here. Okay, well, I see some rust on the rock. That's probably our target. There's the rust right there. Piece of iron. Okay. Let's keep going. This gravel is really packed in here. So that's a real good sign. Okay, it's moving. That's the rock we want out. Okay, now we can dig down. Now this gravel we're digging out now, we're just going to kind of pull it back, because if we have time, we'll run a couple of pans. Okay, now we got this all opened up. I'm going to hit it real quick with the metal detector, see if there's anything else in there. Well, we still got one big target in there. Okay, we'll keep digging. I got our first pan. We got the upper part of this, but there's still a little more good crevice, and then we have another one over here on this side we want to dig out. So I'm going to take this down and pan it out real quick. I got that panned out, and we got 3 nice little pieces of gold. Let me show you. Okay, you can see here, got 3 nice pieces of gold. But our chunky gold is back now that we're back on that hard bedrock. I'm going to finish digging this out. I'm not going to finish the hole, I don't think, because the only sun I can see is on the very top of the hills, and so that means we only got like 15-20 minutes before we got to get out of here. So I'm going to dig these out real quick, these 2 little cracks, and pan it out, and then we're going to make a run for it. Well, I just got down to the bottom, and it's got a nice V at the bottom, and I was scraping it out, and I just spotted a piece of gold down there. It doesn't look very thick, but it's a nice piece of gold. So I'm going to grab the camera, stick it down in this hole, and I don't know if we're going to be able to see or not, but I'm going to give it a go. Okay, I'm not sure you can see that. Okay, let me see if I can get that out of there. That's a nice big flat flake. Okay. Okay, I just uncovered another piece right down there in the very bottom corner. Another big, well, this one's a little heavier. Okay, I got the bottom of that scraped clean, and there's no more gold down there, because I mean to tell you, I got it scraped clean. Got everything in the pan. We're gonna go down and pan it. I got those other pieces in the bottle, and last pan of the day. Well, we got that pan all panned out, and we did pick up 2 more pieces of gold. One smaller piece and one nice piece. Let me show you here. Okay, you can see here. One pretty nice piece there, and one smaller piece right there. Well, I'm gonna put these in the bottle, pack up, and get out of here, because we're about a half hour behind schedule. So I'll see you back at the house. Well, we're back home, and it's as usual, it's the next morning. Got that gold all cleaned up, but I'm gonna have to quit listening to the weatherman, because it's supposed to be raining out there, and I'm looking out the window, and it looks like there's a lot of sunshine and a few high clouds. So now I got to build shelves in the sunny weather, which is going to make it that much tougher, because I want to go back to the hills. We're going to weigh that gold right now and see how we did. Start out by weighing our lead. .4 pennyweights. Okay, we're going to weigh our biggest nugget first. 0.63, a little over half pennyweight. Okay. .05 pennyweights. Or 4.75 grams. Let me get in a little closer on this gold. That is some beautiful gold we got out of there yesterday. Well, I'm calling that a pretty darn good day for just a drop of the hat and let's run to the mountains. But then again, that creek has always been good to me. It's kind of a tough hike, but you always come home with gold out of there, so I'm not complaining one bit. Now, if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have plans to do a lot more videos, because I'm thinking now the weatherman's lying to me, so we may be able to go out next weekend. But right now, I got to go build some shelves, so I'm going to say you have a wonderful day. Here we go, so